Yeah. Hey, everybody. It is your girl, Kimberly. So, forgive me for the wiggly camera because I'm using my laptop. I wanted to give you guys a quick update on what I deal with on a sometimes a daily basis. Today was phenomenal, right? And I have told you guys in the past that I'm a professional mom. I'm a professional mom. So, let's start with my daughter's respite provider. Daughter's respite provider was supposed to pick her up today to take her to the zoo today, right? I have to communicate with an organization, and here is the vouchers that come in the mail. And those of you who have children on the spectrum, they qualify for these vouchers no matter what your income is, your level of income. It doesn't matter. They don't go according to that. This money is allotted to them because they're allowed to have it. So this is from the Southwest Ohio government's um, Southwest Ohio of governments. Um, Acronym is SWOCOG, right? And it's also the Family Support Services Program, which stands for FSSP. Through both those organizations, there's money allotted for each individual child that you have. My daughter has two pots that she can tap into. The first pot is respite dollars, which is $1,200 per year, and she can access those dollars. So signed her up for that. She also can get the FSSP money, which is $500 per child, that can be used for camp, for all that stuff. Now, I used that 500 for camp already for the year. She went to camp for 3 weeks. It was wonderful. She had a great time, and now she's doing other stuff with the respite provider. The respite provider takes out to the community to do community type things. Okay, so finally got the vouchers, right? Had to fax all the information, give her the paperwork. She turns in her paperwork and faxes it with her information, like, her social security number, stuff like that, which I didn't take. I said, you take the paperwork because that's your personal business. You fax your portion, I'll fax my portion. Did that. The woman who distributes the funds got the information, everything was done. Then the rest provider goes out of town, says her car broke down on her. So now she can't pick her up today. Now, in the interim, I have to head over to my son's house, Kellen's house, to meet with Mulaney Pharmacy so they can do the ready packs for Kellen because Kellen gets his medication done through Kroger Pharmacy. Well, if you know anything about the pharmacy, it can be a bit stressful because if the doctor doesn't call in the prescription or authorize the refills, we have to wait for medication, and he cannot be off his medication. He takes lots of meds for his autoimmune disease, meds for his psych stuff, and also his diabetes and sugar. So, I mean, his blood pressure. So he takes a lot of medication. We have to have those meds. Okay, so I met him. He was late. So I'm sorry, I forgot. I can't get there. I was like, well, look, bro, I gotta go. You come when you can come because staff is there. Let them look at the pill bottles. You get the information you need. You call me later to get the insurance information. So there. So he's over there trying to figure it out. He finally figured it out. We're calling back and forth. I'm talking to him. I had made a phone call to my daughter's school to speak to the supervisor. I mean the principal, because the staff person that does the EA's work for my daughter has left the building. So now we got to start over again. I got to find someone who I trust to work with my daughter to get her through the school year. We're starting all over. This is going to be hell. So he finally calls me back. In the interim, I got another respite provider that I'm speaking to for my son, Sanford, who works 2 days, which I had to take him to go do his he got a new job. So he's already working at Donato's Pizza twice a week, and he's going to be working at Taziki's, which is a Mediterranean restaurant. So we're excited about that. But I take him to get his orientation done, paperwork done, and then he does his training pretty soon. I think it was sometime today. I'm not sure. I think it was 6. I don't remember. My head is swelling. I got to figure that out. In the meantime, that got to be put on hold. I mean, a call from respite provider who wants to work with my daughter, my son, still texting with my other respite provider about what she's going to do, if she can do it or not, because she can't do the work. I need to find another respite provider to do that. Call from the principal at the same time. I got the other guy from Mulaney's calling me on the other line. Oh my gosh. And it's just 2 o'clock. So my days are crazy. So now, and wait a minute, I'm not done. Had to call the SSA for my older son. She's out of town on vacation, so her supervisor is taking her place. I called her twice to tell her she needs to call me immediately because the two independent providers that are going to my son's house to work for my son, they need to be on his plan. So they're not on the plan yet. The other independent provider, the new one is working starting on Monday. The one who's in there now, she's been there before. She came back. She's working nights. But I need to make sure that both of them are on his plan. I've done the paperwork, but because the SSA at our town, she can't do the work. I need to make sure they get paid. And she hasn't called me back yet. So now we're in a whole nother thing. I think she may have called me back. Somebody called me. I got to check my voicemail to see if she called me back. I don't know if that's happened yet. Now I'm meeting with a new respite provider for my son at 4:00. I said, look, you just come to my house. Normally I don't do that. I meet them at Starbucks. I meet them at the rec center. You know what? I am tired. I don't want to drive. And then at 6:00, I got to take Kalela to cheerleading practice. She missed gymnastics yesterday because she wasn't feeling well. So I had a little bit of a break yesterday. This is what my life is like, and my day is not over with yet. Now, I didn't say anything about my personal clients, my business. I didn't say anything about those, have I? I have not, because guess what? This stuff takes precedence. That's why I say I'm a professional mom. That's why I say that. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to do another video. I just had to stop and chat with you guys and just vent just a little bit to let you know what I go through. I'm not happy with the situation in my daughter's school. I've got some decisions to make. I may very well homeschool her or do homebound instruction and let her stay home. And she can still participate in activities. She can still go to the in-service stuff. It's a lot she can still do, but I'm still considering homebound instruction. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But with that being said, guys, thanks for listening, and I will update you guys at another time. Talk to you later. Peace.